Well, Steve, a win here at Bradford, your reflections on that?
Yeah, it was good. The first half was really good. Some of the quality of the play. We identified our style to accompany to Bradford and the strengths that they've got and pass it around them. I think we did that quite comfortably in the first half. Of course, we got a great start, don't we? When great play with Joe and Sean scores, and then without really overly creating, we had a lot of excellent play. Second half, I think we said we just wanted to be a bit more forceful in certain areas. I think some of the boys took that literally. We probably became a little bit disjointed second half for a little while, but yeah, listen, we said come to Bradford and go away top of the group and home advantage in the next round. That's what we've achieved, and a little bit more money for the football club, which doesn't go amiss.
It was two teams that were already through, but it wasn't really played in that style, was it? Was that useful for you as an exercise?
Yeah, I think it was. I think Graham made 4 or 5 changes. We made a number of changes. So there's players also chasing minutes, but there were some good players out there chasing minutes. For me, I think the best player in the park was Sean McWilliams by a country distance. And I think second half, we probably looked, there's 1 or 2 challenges on there. Had it be an EFL game, you'd expect maybe a couple of Bradford players to be in the dressing room early because they're naughty challenges. And they're not players that do that. They're not players that do that. They're probably just frustrated a little bit. And I understand that part of it. But listen, we've come and we've won a game, and it's the second away win for the club in 2 years.
Did you go into it with a bit of a plan, because most of the 11 that started kind of played all the minutes out there? Was that scheduled, or did you just go with the flow? No,
it was scheduled. I think we worked the boys real hard last week. I said to the supporters that the boys would be in and they were working, and a lot of them felt that hard work, and we wanted to bring this group in and work on a lot of minutes, and I think 3 or 4 of them have proved a point they can play at any stage, whether we're playing in the Bristol Street Motors, which is a tough competition, or whether we're playing in EFL League One. So it's just been a good exercise. Thank you to the people that, from Rotherham United perspective, who came to support us. Not hundreds, but it's very appreciated, and they stayed to the end. So I suppose it's nice for them always to see a team win.
We had that chat on Friday about your reflections on the season so far. You were honest and candid in that. Did you see some of the positivity going forward that we spoke about there?
I've seen lots of it in the first half. Lots of it early in the second half, and then it changed a little bit. We've seen lots of it in the first half. We said we have to be brave in possession. We have to be brave on the ball. I've told the players privately, and I've said it publicly, I'll take the flak when it's not right. Give me the criticism, leave the players alone. And we'll continue to work in that sphere. But the boys that did get the 90 minutes have not hard it for a while, worked incredibly hard, and they're in there pretty tired, but they'll freshen up in the next 24-40 hours and get ready for a real tough game on Saturday against Crawley, because we've seen how good they were against Bristol on Saturday.
I was going to come on to Crawley. Did a few put their hand up for a start down there?
I think there was. I think there was some really good performances, a great application, great desire to see it through in the end. We were to look a little bit, they came off the post a couple of times, but I think then we probably had 4 or 5 players probably at the 80-minute mark. The gas tank was showing empty, so there was an electric car. When they tell me when there's no electric in it, it just stops, and so some of ours became that Tesla. He's got a lot to answer for, that Elon Musk. He's friends with Donald, but just got a few more miles for my players, please. But no, listen, the boys are pleased. It's just another notch on the board. We've qualified through in this to gain home advantage, and I've always said at the New York we can entertain the best, and we can be a competitor against the best if we're at it ourselves.
Finally, the fans always like to see a youngster out there. Ben Hatton probably self-admit he's a little bit away off the Sky Bet League One action, but how do you think he did tonight? I
thought he was good in spells. Again, I think he was tired. I seen him on his knees a little bit blowing after half an hour. Jack Holmes was tired because the boys have known the minutes. Nobody should be more tired than Sean McWilliams. I thought he had incredible energy in the 80th minute. He's running into the corner with the ball. So young Ben did really well. We still remember this kid's 18 years old, and he's got a bright future, but he has to play when it's right for him to play.